Hello बच्चों, so let's read this question. Which of the following statements are correct? First, gelatin sol is if evaporated off, it can be reobtained simply by mixing gelatin obtained on evaporation with suitable dispersion medium. Second, metal sulphide salts need stabilizing agents for their preservation. Third, acid being a macromolecule forms a macromolecular colloid. Fourth, starch and proteins are natural, whereas polythene and polystyrene are man-made macromolecules. Fifth, Micelles are formed above kraft temperature at any concentration. And these are the options that are given to us. Now let us write the key concept of the question and try to understand what are colloids and its type. Key concept. So if we talk about colloids or colloidal solution, colloids are mixtures in which microscopically dispersed insoluble particles of one substance are suspended in another substance. Now the suspended particles are in the range of colloidal range. Colloidal range हमें पता है, it is the size of suspended particles in a colloid ranges from 1 to 1000 nanometers. First option, first statement that is given to us, gelatin sol is evaporated off and can be reobtained simply by mixing gelatin obtained on evaporation with suitable dispersion medium. तो जो हमें first statement दी हुई है, let us write about it. First statement is given to us about gelatin sol. We know that. Let us first understand about lyophilic colloids. क्योंकि gelatin is an example of a lyophilic colloid. So the word lyophilic represents means liquid loving. So colloidal salts can directly be obtained or by mixing substances like gum, gelatin. These are all lyophilic substances. Gelatin, starch, etc. with a suitable dispersion medium. इन सब के salts can be obtained directly by mixing it with the suitable dispersion medium. तो हमारी जो first statement है, it is true. If gelatin sol is evaporated, it can be reobtained simply by mixing gelatin obtained on evaporation with suitable medium, dispersion medium. So हमारी first statement is true. We can say correct. Now let us talk about the second statement. It says metal sulphide salts need stabilizing agents for their preservation. तो जो हमारे metal sulphide या metal salts होते हैं, sulphide salts होते हैं, they are lyophobic salts. Now what do you mean by lyophobic? Lyophobic means liquid hating. If we talk about lyophobic colloids, the word lyophobic means liquid hating. So they are not obtained by directly mixing it with suitable dispersion medium. There are special methods of obtaining it. So examples इसके हो गए substances like metals, there are sulphides, etc. When mixed, the dispersion medium do not form colloidal solid. They need special methods. They are prepared by special methods. So जो lyophobic salts होते हैं, lyophobic salts, they need stabilizing agents for their preservation, as they are not much stable. Stabilizing agents for their preservation. Now let us look into the second option. तो हमारा second option भी true हो गया. Because it says metal and sulphide salts are lyophobic salts, so they need stabilizing agents for their preservation. Now let us talk about the third. Acid being a macromolecule forms a macromolecular colloid. First, हमें पता होना चाहिए what are macromolecular colloids and what are multimolecular colloids. Now if we talk about acid forms a multimolecular colloid. अगर हम multimolecular colloid की बात करें, so multimolecular colloid are those which on dissolution, a large number of atoms of a substance aggregate together to form species. Get together to form species having size in the colloidal range. Colloidal range हमें पता है, हमने इसको की कॉन्सेप्ट में डिस्कस किया है. It ranges from 1 to 1000 nanometers. तो अगर हमें एसिड की बात करें, sulfur salt consists of particles containing thousands or more acid sulfur molecules. Containing thousand or more acid sulfur molecules. So it forms a multimolecular colloid. तो हमारा जो थर्ड ऑप्शन है, थर्ड स्टेटमेंट है, it is false. Now let us talk about the fourth statement. Fourth statement हमें दे रखी है, starch and proteins are natural whereas polythene and polystyrene are man-made macromolecules. So we know that starch and protein are macromolecules. Starch, protein and polythene and polystyrene are the macromolecules. So पहले हम समझ लेते हैं what are macromolecules. Now if we talk about macromolecules, they form solutions in suitable solvent in which the size of macromolecules may be in colloidal range. Colloidal range. These colloids are quite stable and almost resemble true solutions. तो अगर हम मैक्रोमोलिक्यूल्स के एग्जांपल्स की बात करें तो हमारा एग्जांपल्स वी टॉक अबाउट एग्जांपल हमारा पहला एग्जांपल है स्टार्च, सेल्यूलोज, प्रोटीन्स and enzymes. These are all naturally occurring macromolecules. Now if we talk about the other examples, तो हमारा other examples हो गए like जो man-made हमारे macromolecules होते हैं, they are polythene, nylon, polystyrene, synthetic rubber, etc. They are man-made. तो अगर हम स्टेटमेंट में देखें अपनी जो हमें क्वेश्चन में दे रखी है, it says starch and proteins are natural whereas polythene and polystyrene are man-made macromolecules. तो हमारी fourth statement is true again. Now let us talk about last statement. Micelles are formed above kraft temperature at any concentration. So let us discuss this last statement. हमारा Micelle is associated colloids. So these associated colloids are also known as Micelles. Now let us talk about kraft temperature. So the formation of Micelles takes place only above a particular temperature known as kraft temperature, represented by Tk. Now and above a particular concentration known as critical Micelle concentration, which is CMC. So let us see the statement that is given to us. Statement में हमें दे रखा है Micelles formed above kraft temperature at any concentration. No, it is not formed at any concentration, but it requires CMC, which is critical Micelle concentration. तो हमारा जो फिफ्थ स्टेटमेंट हो गया, इट इज फॉल्स. तो हमारे तीन स्टेटमेंट्स ट्रू है एंड इट इज फर्स्ट, सेकंड एंड फोर्थ. तो हमारा ऑप्शन नंबर बी इज द राइट आंसर टू द क्वेश्चन. आई होप यू अंडरस्टूड द क्वेश्चन वेल. बेस्ट ऑफ लक.